You don't think I know that? You don't think I know I'm fucking crazy? Look at my brain!
For Christ's sake, lady, now you can't. Heal me.
First, take a big step back and literally
Fuck your own face!
You doing too much, yeah, you doing too much. You doing too much, ayo, you doing too much. You doing too much, yeah, he doing too much. You doing too much, yeah, she doing too much. You doing too much when you should follow the basics. You doing too much for likes and hard-eyed faces. You doing too much being alive when you nameless. You doing too much. Fuck, is you famous? Playing ball, showing off. You doing too much. Acting hard in your car. You doing too much. Sniffing the biggest coke lines. You doing.
Didn't I do what you asked?
Yes, you did.
So I should get a license, right?
Not exactly.
Yo, don't I got some rights?
What rights do you think you're referring to?
Rights, like in that official paper that they wrote down the street there?
That's the Bill of Rights.
Yeah, the Bill of Rights. Don't it say something about going after what makes you happy?
No, that's the pursuit of happiness. But what's your point?
My point is I'm pursuing something and nobody looks too happy about it.
Fuck the state police, 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 fuck the state troopers in a Smokey the Bear hat, fuck them in their big boots. Who is that? Tight pants tucked under them, looking like spandex. Mad at me, cause they can only get hand sex. This is when these nerves got the nerve to pull me over. Got me on the side of the road like a lean shoulder. Illegally searching me for green clovers. Yo, amendments are senseless. Rust is defenseless. Freedom of speech, all these laws giving us tired minds, a reason for trees. We almost dead, keep almost bed. Most of rights aren't clear. You living in a time of war, where it's no matter here at 9 go off. And warrants trap source, unreasonable searches and seizures. Believing fools easy in a 413 to be service to heater, burning the streets up. Fuck the state police, 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 fuck the state police. Why is that? We don't make guns, so why we the ones in prison and unforgiven and pitch black? No changes, case by case basis, infamous crimes. Grand jury try to get into the mind. What's left of me in jeopardy? Just a civil criminal, Captain Deadbeat. In a no fair trial, in and out, what's an amendment? When guilty charges, all they give for the defendant. I'm sick of police, facts with tight pants and only stand cause of the badge, pen to they tees. They patrolling, they only taking advantage. And it's my understanding they out to get you. Compounding the crimes, cruising down with pistols. Abusing power during clock hours, sounding off the whistles. Staties flooded by the bunches, they swarm the streets, form deep, so it dies a lot of punches. Fuck the state police, 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 fuck the state police. I'm tired of the law abusing the rights, no suspicion, but you pulling us over. Then got the nerve for the first word and we step out, turn over. What is the use for rights if they just keep stepping over? I've seen the lights and been illegally dozing. I've experienced more than enough trust. I sat in the back the last time they pulled me out, tried touching my pocket, I stopped it. Said, why you searching me without reason of doubt? Backed off when he saw I knew my rights and wasn't gonna back out. I've been harassed by ATFs, DTs, Staties, and VT, NY, RI to the MASS. It's not a picnic, no cool to say. It's aggravational, they'll ruin your day. Now add it 20 more times to your resume. Know it doesn't matter where you lay your head to stay. There's always something ahead to play, but you gotta make the phone calls like the head of state.
What's going on? This is the breakdown episode. I don't even fucking know. I think it's 9. Yeah, let's get to this. I'm gonna freestyle this one. No notes. Straight to it. Let's go. Alright, so fuck the state police. Fuck the state police. Fuck the state police. Fuck the state police. Yeah. I did this song. I want to do my own version of Fuck the Police. Because, you know, obviously, we were all inspired by that song. Anybody who's ever had dealings with police or, you know, problems. And, yeah. It inspired me and it sparked me years later after all the fucking interactions and every time I fucking had to deal with a fucking state trooper. Cruisers, you got at least like you got like a 90 to 10% chance. 90% chance they don't give a fuck, they fucking you over. You got that 10% chance where they might give you a fucking break. Might give you a fucking break. But state troopers, fucking zero. You get fucking zero breaks. Fucking bitch ass motherfuckers. And it's always some dickhead bitch ass nigga too, man. I'm gonna spin your fucking face. Bitch ass motherfuckers, man. Anyway, so this is my version of Fuck the Police, but it's Fuck the State Police, and it's directed to them specifically because these motherfuckers are assholes. For no fucking reason. I used to work with a motherfucker who was trying to become a statey too when I was doing security. And I saw the corny shit that they make them do when they're in the academy trying to become a state trooper. Like, this motherfucker had to do a daily diary. Are you fucking kidding me? To see where their mind's at. Why are all your minds fucked? And you have to do daily diaries. Shit is dumb as fuck. Y'all all fucked in the head, but then you do daily diaries to check where your mental's at. Shit is a hypocrisy. Dumb as fuck. Cause all y'all are not well. Seen so many times, so many videos of fucking cops as soon as he arrives on the scene, especially if he's like the sergeant and somebody who's been dealing with like rookies or some other fucking cops, and they call in the bigger dude because they don't know how to deal with homeboy. And as soon as motherfucker arrives on the scene, he gonna grab a throat and slam dude. Like, that should not be how you evaluate the scene as soon as you arrive on scene. That is not right in the fucking head. This ain't UFC, and you shouldn't be bringing your fucking problems to work. You bitch ass motherfuckers. Straight like that. Coward ass bitch ass niggas. I done witnessed so many times fucking bitch ass police do stupid shit. Even at clubs. It's 2 in the morning. It's closing. People are going home. They're on their way home. Why are you pushing? Why is a cop pushing a nigga from the back and pushing it and like bullying people? Like, yo. I'm gonna calm down. I'm gonna get back to this. Anyways. So that's the hook. I can go on for days. My anger towards it. I don't think anybody's anger is the way I was targeted and harassed. Constantly pulled the fuck over. I was in the car with my homeboy the other day, and I said that comment. He was like, boy, you don't hate them more than me. And I was like, why are you still driving? Why you still got your car? I can't even be in the car while these motherfuckers targeting me. Anyways, fuck the state troopers and their Smokey the Bear hat. Cause y'all look fucking stupid. Y'all got that stupid ass bear hat. Like you fucking gonna go save a forest fire or some shit. Looking retarded. I don't understand why they wear fucking bear hats. Shit dumb. Fuck the state troopers and their Smokey the Bear hat. Fuck them and their big boots. Who wears that? You know what I'm saying? How they be having those big ass boots go to their fucking knees with their tight ass gay ass pants. Fuck the state troopers in the Smokey the Bear hat. Fuck them in their big boots. Who wears that? Tight pants tucked under them. Looking like spandex. You feel me? Tight pants tucked under them. Looking like spandex. Looking like fucking fools. Dressed like fucking clowns. And it's all a circus show. That's why they dress y'all motherfuckers like clowns. Walking around with these fucking toy badges and shit. Looking like Toy Story badges. Hey yo. Tight pants tucked under them. Looking like spandex, mad at me. Cause they can only get hand sex. Motherfucking bitch ass motherfuckers. That's self-explanatory. I don't even need to break that shit down. They mad at me because they can only get hand sex. They can't fuck the bitches that I'm fucking. That's why they don't like my ass on sight. Since when these nerds get the nerve to constantly pull me over? Got me on the side of the road like a lean shoulder. Illegally searching me for green clovers. I don't even gotta explain. I feel like most of the song I don't gotta explain because this shit is like, I'm not really spitting bars here. I'm kind of just letting y'all know how I feel. This shit deeper than rap. A lot of my shit deeper than rap, but nobody will know that because they only look at the surface. People only judge the fucking book cover. And don't get deep like me. Me, I like flipping through the pages. I like seeing some shit. I like seeing it through. Yeah. I like to see through the motherfucking exterior interior. Like I got fucking x-ray glasses. Since when these nerds get the nerve to constantly pull me over, got me on the side of the road like a lean shoulder, illegally searching me for green clovers. Amendments are senseless. What's this defenseless freedom of speech? Amendments are senseless. What's this defenseless freedom of speech? What's this defenseless freedom of speech? Because freedom of speech is bullshit. I swear I feel like the world picks their fucking battles, especially the government. Because they have their own little Masonic rule that they can't take each other to court, so they do little hand signals to get out. Because if you're Goyim, you're getting your fucking sentence. But if you're part of the Brotherhood or Jewish, yeah. They can't convict each other. It's a part of their own laws. Their own little fucking bylaws. So amendments are senseless. What's this defenseless freedom of speech? All these laws giving us tired minds a reason for trees. We need to smoke. Anxiety for all this bullshit you're feeding us. We behold most dear, keep arms bared, most rights aren't clear. We living in a time of war, where it's normal to hear a 9 go off, and warrants trap source, unreasonable searches and seizures. Unreasonable searches and seizures. Believe in full, it's easy in the 4 and 3 to be serviced a heater. The next pop burning the streets up. So we almost did, like, because something needs to keep us calm. Something needs to calm us the fuck down before we start a revolution in this bitch. Keep arms bared. Most arms aren't clear. We living in a time of war. They want to take our guns from us, and I'm saying keep arms bared. Because we in a time of war. There's war in your own household, right in that TV screen. It's in everybody's home. It's a war against that TV and the bullshit and the propaganda that's constantly being regurgitated out that box that we constantly attracted to with our fucking eyes. The projection is real. Why is that? We don't make guns. So why are we the ones imprisoned and unforgiven in pitch black? You know what I mean? When you're in jail and they turn the lights off, you know what I mean? You're in pitch black. And the situation is fucking black. You know what I mean? Why is that? We don't make guns, so why we the ones in prison and unforgiven in pitch black? No changes, case by case basis, infamous crimes, the grand jury trying to get into this mind. What's left of me in jeopardy? That's real shit. What's left of me in jeopardy? If I feel like my life's on the line and I got nothing to lose, I'm going all out. What's left of me? I'm going all out. Just a civil criminal, Captain Deadbeat, in a no fair trial, in and out. What's an amendment? What? When guilty charges is the only thing they're giving the defendant. Realest, that's the realest line you're ever gonna fucking hear. Real shit. Just in the, let me take that back. That's how real that shit is. Keep arms bared. Keep arms bared. Most rights aren't clear. We living in a time of war where it's normal to hear a 9 go off. It warrants trap source. Unreasonable searches and seizures. Believe in full. It's easy in the 413 to be serviced a heater. Why is that? We don't make guns, so why we the ones in prison and unforgiven and pitch black? No changes. Case by case basis. Infamous crimes. The grand jury trying to get into this mind. What's left of me in jeopardy? Just a civil criminal, Captain Deadbeat, in a no fair trial, in and out. What's an amendment? When guilty charges is all they giving for the defendant. I'm sick of police, fags with tight pants and only stand cause of the badge pinned to their tees. You know what I'm saying? What's an amendment? What is it? It's bullshit. Something another man wrote down. Some other man who's trying to control you that wrote down. They ain't patrolling, they only taking advantage. And it's my understanding they out to get you. Compounding they problems, cruising down with pistols. Abusing power during clocked hours. Sounding off the whistles. Staties flooded by the bunches. They swarm the streets, form deep so nobody dies or lies in crutches. Protecting their own. I ain't talking about us. They don't give a fuck if we're in crutches. They'll still fucking push a motherfucker over. Cause the ego of that badge and the ego of that power. Cause you give a bitch nigga power, and he's gonna go crazy with it. They ain't patrolling. They only taking advantage. And it's my understanding they out to get you, compounding their problems, cruising down with pistols, abusing power during clocked hours, sounding off the whistles. All kinds of alarms. They're the ones making people feel alarmed. There's been so many cops that be coked up or even alcohol in their fucking breath. And they out there and fucking patrolling. Just looking for trouble. You know what I'm saying? They're causing the problems. Not fucking solving. Very few. Cruisers, Staties ain't solving nothing. They ain't solving nothing. They causing. Cause like just like DJ Ghost, I feel him, man. Cause that whole bait car shit, I don't even know how he can sit there and watch that. First off, that shit just feels fake, and second, that shit just that entrapment shit is like I don't understand how that's even legit, and how that even stands in court. Like how they, yo. Look, I'm not even gonna go off course, because then I'll start getting into all the corporate motherfuckers and why it's not the same for them. But anyways, let's go into it. Is that the first verse? I think that's the first verse. Yeah, that's it. That's the first verse. Shit, there's only 2 verses. The cause of this world is the laws of this world. It's like saying you can't prostitute yourself for money to make, but get paid the same way and making porno tapes. No justification, no trust in my patience. I'm anxious with animosity, cause on the block there's nothing but racist cops to me. I don't know if I put that in the song. It's in the back of the paper. It's not even part of the verse. The second verse. And this is the hook. This is how old. This is an old song. I don't know if you can tell how old the fucking paper is. Old as shit. Alright, let's get into it. Let's talk about the second verse. I said, I'm tired of the law abusing our rights. No suspicion, but you pulling us over. Then got the nerve for the first word to be step out, turn over. What is the use for rights if they just keep stepping over? I've seen the lights and been illegally dozered. I've experienced more than enough. Trust. I've sat in the back. The last time they pulled me out, they tried touching my pocket. I stopped and said, why are you searching me without reason of doubt? He backed off and saw I knew my rights and I wasn't going back out. So I'm just talking about one little experience. This is the one time where I was just like, I had enough. I had fucking enough. I was like getting constantly pulled over for no fucking reason. I had fucking enough. So yeah, that's, you know what I mean? I'm tired of the law abusing our rights. No suspicion, but you pulling us over. So many times. There was, just to give you an example, I have a million examples. I'm just going to give you one. The first one that comes to mind. I was living in Forest Park, Springfield, Mass. And I was riding a yellow bike. And I was coming from the packing. I was riding back home to Forest Park Ave to my little apartment spot. My nigga, tell me why down the street, like it's like down a block, a long block, like a long street to get to the other side where Dickinson is, where the Packies is. I think it's called Frank's or whatever. I was going from Frank's back home. I got all the way to where fucking Belmont Ave was at. And right when I get to Belmont, cop pulls me over out of nowhere, just on some like if I just robbed the bank shit, just boom right in front of me, cut me off, could have clipped my bike, could have clipped me. Get out, harass me, start asking me all this shit. And then when they found nothing on me, and I was like, yo, that was some bull. Like I said, I voiced it. I was like, that's some bullshit. Why the fuck y'all just harassed me? And their reason and their excuse was that I fit the description. Let me explain something. In the area that I'm at, it's predominantly Puerto Rican or black. Very few whites in that area, right? For one. For two, I'm in a yellow bike. And if I wish I remember what I was wearing, but I even remember what I was wearing. Like you'd have to be. I was very few people had on what I was wearing. So like, you knew it was bullshit. Talking about, I fit the description. That was the most dumbest shit. Like I literally thought I was in a movie when he said that shit. I was like, he didn't just say that to me. Got on my bike, went home, mad as shit. That's just one occasion, but that's just funny. Like. Looking back at it now, I can't believe he said that shit. Abusing our rights, no suspicion, but you pulling us over. Then got the nerve for the first word to be step out, turn over. Yeah, there was another occasion where this cop was hot-headed, state trooper. I'm in the back seat. I'm the only white dude. I hate mentioning race, but that's just to give you an idea because cops are racist and that's how they go by when they see vehicles and shit, people. So, you know what I mean? I think Spanish friend and black friend driving. Can't remember. I was the only white motherfucker. There's three of us. I'm in the back. I think we was driving like SUV or like a van or some shit. For no fucking reason. We're driving up Bay Street for no fucking reason. Pulled over by state troopers from the back and from the front. Like it was mind-boggling. I was like if they was watching us type shit. Oh yeah, he was Spanish. My boy and my boy Fergie. Fergie was driving, and he's, you know what I'm saying, he's in this situation. Yeah, they was following him because, you know, he be in and out of jail, but that's like, they had no reason to pull us over. No fucking reason. None whatsoever. So when they pulled us over, the cop, you know what I'm saying, at this point I was mad, upset, and annoyed. Like, I've been harassed a lot, and I was getting pulled over a lot at this point. So I'm in the back seat ignoring these motherfuckers, and I'm on my phone. Right? I'm on my phone in the back and shit. Motherfucker yelling at me. Get your hands up, watch your hands. And I'm looking up like, what the fuck? Like, he was snapping. I'm just like on my phone, he was snapping. Like, yo, watch it, put your hands up. Watch your hands, da da da. Then they made us get out the car and shit, right? They pulled my two homies to the side and shit, put them on the sidewalk. And before I could walk to the sidewalk to meet him, one of the state troopers that was barking at me got right in my fucking face, literally like right here in my fucking face, and was just on some bullshit talking about, you know I could have shot you, right? You know I could have killed you, on some bullshit like yo, this motherfucker like wilding for no fucking for not a fucking reason, snapping, and he was just like, you know I could have killed you, right? Like, bruh, I'm in a back seat like this. I had a gun. Oh, this shit's like going back in time, yo. Just going over this verse is not. This is not a happy time going over this song. I just want to explain that to you. Anywho, whatever. Fast forward the fuck. Then got the no suspicion, but you pulling us over. Then got the nerve for the first word to be step out, turn over. What is the use for rights? Yeah, I'm tired of law abusing our rights. No suspicion, but you pulling us over. Then got the nerve, first word to be step out, turn over. What is the use for rights if they just keep stepping over? I've seen the lights and I've been illegally dozered. I've experienced more than enough trust. I've sat in the back. The last time they pulled me out, they tried touching my pocket. I stopped it and said, why are you searching me without reason or doubt? You know what I'm saying? Last time they pulled me out, they tried touching my pocket. I stopped it and said, why are you searching me without reason or doubt? Without reason or doubt. Like, I was just tired of it. Fucking done with it. Tired of being fucking police running my pockets for no fucking reason. You have no fucking reason. He backed off when he saw I knew my rights and I wasn't going back out. This was the only time a cop actually complied and was just like, you know what I'm saying? And there was another time when I kind of like voiced, and these were cruisers though. These were street cruisers. They wasn't troopers. I pleaded to the cruisers. I was like, yo, I never get a fucking break. Never get a fucking break. Like, I was in the back seat, just never get a fucking break. And for once in my entire life, these motherfuckers were the coolest cruisers. Like, this was the 1% out of the 99. Like, these were cool motherfuckers. Like, they I was on my way to a shorty's house at like fucking, I think it was like 3 in the morning. And the thing about it is though, I think they respected me because I kind of juked them. Like, it was like 3, 4 in the morning. And I was going to get some pussy, and I was illegally driving my car. My license was suspended. So I'm not speeding or nothing. I'm just driving mad late. There's like nobody on the road. It's mad dark. You know what I'm saying? So I drive by a known street because I have to, because it's on the way. I drive by a known street, Knox Street, where like cops be out there and there's mad druggies and like there's just dope heads, all kind of shit out there. All throughout, but in that area, I guess it's a little more common. So anyway, driving by it, you know what I'm saying? At my peripheral, I see like there's this only car on the street as I'm driving by it on the side street, and I peeped it. And when I looked, I just in my heart of hearts, and in my heart, I just knew it. I fucking knew it, especially with where the way it's been going and the way I was just been constantly getting harassed and pulled over for no reason and just targeted. Like, I just fucking, in my heart of heart, I just fucking knew it. I was like, these motherfuckers are gonna pull me over. Now, mind you, the side street, these motherfuckers are like they're probably like halfway down the street. It's a long street. They're halfway down the street, so they're far down the street. Alright, just so you get the picture of what fucking happened here. So I'm driving, and I know as soon as I passed the street, as soon as I noticed that it was the police, I waited till I passed the street. As soon as I passed the street, I fucking gunned it. Because I knew in my heart, knew it, that they was gonna come. I fucking knew that they was gonna pull me over. Knew it. My instinct was not gonna fail me, and I was not gonna ignore my instinct. I put the fucking foot on the gas, pedal to metal. Boom. Gonna battle me, so I had to spit real quick. And yo, sure enough, I kept looking in my rearview mirror as I was speeding up. When I got to the top of the hill of Dickinson, where you don't see because the street cuts off, and you won't be able to see the car. As soon as the cop car pulls out on the top of Knox Street, I see the fucking lights. they flick the lights and they start speeding. And I'm already gunning it up the hill because I was looking in the rearview mirror as I was gunning it the whole time, gunning up the hill. As soon as I saw it in the rearview mirror, I knew I had to be Ghost. So in my mind, I thought so fast. Like, I thought fast. There was no time to think what you're gonna do. You're caught. If you're sitting there thinking about what you're gonna do, you gotta think fast. And my instinct kicked in. I thought so fast, right? I pulled over in the first, I think it was like the first or second street. It might have been the first street, right? As soon as they didn't see me on Dickinson, as soon as they lost me on Dickinson, because they got to catch up. The police got to catch up before they get to the hill, before they get to the hill, before they can see me. You know what I'm saying? To the hill of Dickinson. So I curved into the street real fast, in a hurry, curved into the street. The first street on the left, I just said, real fast. And at the top of the street, I knew looking back at it, I should have went more towards the middle, but I probably would have got caught. But as soon as I turned my lights off before I turned the street, I turned my lights off, turned the street, and I think it was like the third or second house, I just pulled over real quick, pulled into the driveway, got out the fucking car and started walking on the side. I got on the phone, walked on the sidewalk and acting like I was walking and I was on the phone, like if I was on foot. And yo, top of the street, all I heard was the cops go woof past the street and shit, just woof, lights on, and it was just, you could literally hear the woof. I heard the woof past the street and I was dying. I was like, yo, I just ghosted him. Yeah. So then I'm on the phone. I'm not even on the phone. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretending to be on the phone and shit. And so I'm just like this and shit, and I keep walking. And in case, I don't know, I was just thinking this. In case, this is why I stayed on the phone and played character. I might have called someone. I'm not sure. Because I played it at first when they drove by, and then I might have actually called someone to make it legit. Mind you, I'm on the way to Shorty's house. So I got a bag of weed in my pocket, and I got a condom, and what else I had? I had a condom, Dutch, weed, and something else. My phone, some other shit, my wallet probably. So, yo, no bullshit. I heard, like they knew, cause they probably was in that cruiser, like, cause they was zooming. They probably was in that cruiser, like, where did this motherfucker go? Right? I don't know. They couldn't have. Maybe, see, this is where I look back and I'm like, damn, maybe I should have just hid myself, period. So, because I think because they saw me walking is why they went back to that street. But I feel like if I would have hid, they would have never thought to go back to that street. So that's where I fucked up. You know what I mean? Trying to play, you know what I'm saying, trying to play too smooth, actually ended up getting me spotted, and I should have just hid, and they probably would have thought that it was just another regular red car, or they missed the opportunity to pull me over. So anyways, motherfuckers turn back and they go on the street that I'm walking on, and I'm like halfway down the street. I'm like couple houses away from my car where I parked it. They pulled me over and I had to think fast. I'm like, should I tell these motherfuckers the truth or should I just stunt? But part of me was like, yo, I really don't want my car towed, and I feel like they'll probably do that shit. So they'll probably run the plates and see that, you know what I mean? I just like, then I never get a pass. So I know, so my heart just told me, man, just be straight up with them. So, you know what I mean? They asked me if that was my car. They pulled over, they asked me if that was my car over there, right there. And I was like, yeah, that's my car. And they asked me where I was going, yada yada. And then they ran got my name, ran my name, and then the other cop went in my pockets and he took out the condom, the weed, and the Dutch and everything, and he looked at me. It was a Puerto Rican cop and a white cop. The Puerto Rican cop was the one running my name. No, the white cop was running my name. I can't even remember. I think it was damn, who was it? Was it the white cop? Yeah, it was the white cop that went in my pocket. Yeah, and the Puerto Rican guy was running my name. Puerto Rican cop was running my name, and the white cop was running my pocket. And he put his hand in my pocket, pulled it out, and looked at me. I'll never forget the look. Like, he looked at me. He was cool for that. I never had this. This is the only time in my life I caught a break. And for some reason, he didn't take it with him. Like, he put it back in my pocket. And I was just like, I was a little dumbfounded. So I feel like they instinctively probably knew they wasn't going to take me. Probably didn't want to do paperwork. Probably didn't want, that's probably what it was. But they didn't want to fuck with me. But they probably just wanted to run my name, see who I was and shit like that. So then, so they put me in the back seat, and now they're both in the front. And they're still running my name and shit. And that's when I pleaded, you know what I'm saying, I never get a break. Like, yo, I never get a fucking break. Like, I was upset. And I think they felt that. They felt that. Because it was coming from here. You know what I'm saying? So they let me go. They actually let me go. And actually let me go in my car and all that. I was like, yo, I ain't never experienced a luck like this. This is crazy. Because I'm always getting fucking... I never get a break. So I rode to Shorty's house, you know what I'm saying, got some pussy, went back home. That was that night. But why did I just mention all that? Because I said that's the first time I encountered that. Yeah, because I said he backed off when he saw I knew my rights and I wasn't going back out. Yeah, because that was the only other experience I had where a cop was just like, alright. You know what I'm saying? I'll let you slide off with that. I've been harassed by ATFs, DTs, Staties, from VT, NY, RI to the MASS. It's not a picnic or cool to say. It's aggravational, and it will ruin your day. So facts. Fax machine, get the word out. Alright. Now add it 20 or more times to your resume, knowing it doesn't matter where you lay your head to stay. Shit's all crippled, so forgive me. This song is years old. This shit is old. Cool to say, it's aggravation and it will ruin your day. I've been harassed by ATFs, DTs, Staties, from VT, NY, RI to the MASS. It's not a picnic or cool to say, it's aggravational and it will ruin your day. Now add it 20 more times to your resume, knowing it doesn't matter where you lay your head to stay. There's always something ahead to play, but you gotta make important calls like the head of state. I think that's the only bar I threw in there. Oh shit, just peep that. You know what I'm saying? knowing it doesn't matter where you lay your head to stay. There's always something ahead to play, but you gotta make important calls like that head of state. Head of state, you know what I mean? President, you gotta make important calls. You gotta make fast, quick decisions. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's the second verse. And I think that's the song. And song is called Fuck the Staties. And I appreciate y'all for listening. I hope y'all enjoyed the stories. This is the breakdown. I am the analyst. God bless you. And Halloween's coming soon. Keep your kids safe on that evilish holiday. Yeah. Holiday. Day. The witch's day. So yeah. Cuídate, chequeamos, Kian.
Because I can keep going, brick by brick, dollar by dollar, body by body. When you pray for rain, you gotta deal with the mud too.
I'm hot like your breath. I don't like disrespect. Put this knife to your neck. How is life after death? I'm hot like your breath. I don't like disrespect. Put this knife to your neck. How is life after death? As soon as I enter, flames appear, Cain's entrance. I bring the hammer in the ring, cause the game's reckless. Mankind these days, upside down in a tree of woes.